Grow Clinton This Morning, a program in partnership with KROS.
Bright sunshine out there, but a little cool. We got Jen in studio with us today for Grow Clinton. Now, normally I think it would be Matt's turn.
Yes.
Tell me he's out having some fun.
He is. He's on vacation right now. He never takes a vacation, so he's just got some well-deserved time off, having a good time.
And Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's back yet or not, but he can do whatever he wants with his vacation. I mean, he works so hard, so I'm glad he's on a vacation.
That is good. Great part of the Grow Clinton team. You got a good team down there.
We do. We really do. I mean, there's 6 of us, I think, and we work really hard and we get along and try to get everything done. And, it's... when you're in a place that's good. You know when you're in a spot where people work well together, and it makes it a lot easier and a lot of fun.
Call yourself the Splendid Six. How's that sound?
Hey, I'll take it. Okay, sounds good.
T-shirts and things like that together. So what do we got coming up?
Well, it's that time of the year, Candidate Forum. And that's going to be Tuesday, October 22nd, coming up. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Comanche City Hall. If you've never been to Comanche City Hall, it's 818 7th Avenue in Comanche, of course. Come, everybody's welcome. It's open to the public. Bring your questions. If you have questions about the Candidate Forum, please call the Grow Clinton office, 563-242-5702, and we'll get those questions answered for you. If you'd like to submit a question in advance, go ahead and do that too at that time. But it's really important this time of year. I mean, I think everybody's pretty... I don't know how to say it, ready for the elections to happen and, get this all organized. So get your questions out there, go to the candidate forum and see what everybody's talking about.
What candidates are going to be there? Just primarily the county candidates?
Right. That's what we normally have is that. And then you can, because that's local to us, right? More local to us. And that's what the subjects that mean a lot to us and that we need to, get straightened out.
So that'll be Tuesday, October 22nd.
Yes, 6 p.m.
Okay, who's going to be the moderator on that? Andy going to be doing that? Okay.
Of course. So, so that's, it always comes around so fast. You never think it's going to get here and then boom, 4 years later or 2 years later, whatever we're doing every year, it's here.
I would imagine people are going to be able to access that as well. I mean, if they can't make it in person.
I don't know that they have a live feed this time.
Oh, okay.
But those are questions that you can ask if you call Grow Clinton. And again, that's 563-242-5702. It is open to the public. So, come and speak to the legislators.
All right, very good.
Okay, and then we have a coffee talk. And I think this one is going to relate, a lot of people are going to relate to it. It's Canva 101. I don't know if you've ever tried to do any marketing on your own or create any flyers, digital flyers, anything like that. I have, and it can be very frustrating if you don't know how to run that program, and Canva is a really wonderful program for your marketing, but you have to know how to do it. So at the Grow Clinton office on October 25th, that's a Friday, from 9 to 10 a.m., we will have instruction Canva 101. You just have to register at growclinton.com or again call the office so we know that you're coming, and it'll be a really interesting program to show us what, you have to do to market something in this world. Because
who's going to be doing that?
Ashley Hatterberg is taking care of the program.
Okay.
And I really am interested in myself. I mean, anytime that you have to do marketing online, which is all the time now, you should have a polished product. You should have something out there that looks, marketable for your information, and Canva is the way to go. So this is like a very beginning class for Canva, and so we're calling it Canva 101. Just get registered and have a good time.
All right, very good.
And then, of course, we have a VetNet coming up, which is a veterans networking event. That's Thursday. Can you believe it's going to be November?
Coming up.
Oh! Thursday, November 7th, 5 to 7 p.m. at the Imperial Lanes in Comanche, 1823 South Washington Boulevard, Comanche. Of course, you have to register at growclinton.com or just give us a call and tell us that you're coming. Again, a lot of these things that we do, if you register, it's because we have to have food and we need to know you're coming. So it really helps us out if you register and let us know that you're going to be there so we have enough for everybody. But the Imperial Lanes, I know they have great food. That's a great place to visit. The VetNet is really wonderful for our town and our veterans to get together and be able to relate to each other and, share in their stories, and people really love it.
I think this is about the third or fourth VetNet?
I think it's the fourth one.
Okay, and I know you've had it at different venues, and they all seem to be quite interesting.
Right, oh yeah, and that's kind of the way to do it too, so you learn more about the different places we have that we can go and have an event, but also the businesses who do it want to do it. You know, they are excited to have the veterans there and want to be able to facilitate a meeting for them. And we have a really good turnout, which is, I think, great, because, you know, that's an experience that not everybody has. And when you do that, it's a big part of your life, and it's great to be able to talk to other people who understand it. And you can bring your spouse and your families too, and that's all free. You just have to let us know that you're coming.
So again, November 7th is the date for that.
November 7th already. So, and then our next gateway to growth is our EntreFuel program with Connor Flaherty. He's from the Small Business Development Centers out of the Quad Cities. This topic this time, which is on November 12th at noon, is something I think anybody who's an entrepreneur, or even just a business person, can relate to. Managing stress and avoiding burnout in entrepreneurship. And, if there are tips for that, you should go and learn about them, because I know that it's a lot of stress and it's a lot of pressure. There are ways to deal with that. And sometimes I think the stress and pressure comes from the unknown. So Connor has a lot of really great answers for people about business and how to navigate all those really uncharted waters. You know, maybe other people have done it, but you haven't. So it's great to go to something like that and just be able to talk. It's not anything that's formal or anything that should be intimidating. It's a sit-down workshop type thing. You get your questions answered, you listen to other people's questions, and sometimes you don't even know you have that question if somebody else asks it, and then you get an answer.
And again, that will take place when and where?
That is November 12th at the Grow Clinton office from noon to 1 p.m., and please register for that as well.
Okay.
And then, of course, Biz After 5 is coming up. That's November 14th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the AmVets. So speaking of vets, that'll be a fun event. 1317 South 17th Street. And if you haven't been there before, just take a right off a bluff and you'll find it. Biz After 5 is so much fun, and we want more and more people to come. We want people to come and meet other people there in the business world, but also in our community, just so we all know each other. It's a really relaxed event, have, some refreshments, and just network a little bit. And I say network, but that sounds, I don't want to sound pretentious, but it's just visit. You're just visiting. So, have a good time there.
And I know the last one was at Clinton National Bank, and that always goes over very well.
It did. It really did. And that's what we want for all of them. We want, there's not any certain group that goes to these. Everybody is welcome. So just show up on November 14th, 5 to 7 p.m. at the AmVets. Have a good time. And
so I know this is Ashley's department. She was kind of putting together a lottery of somewhat for the Biz After 5.
Yes.
How's that gone along? Do you
It's
know?
great. I don't know. That's going to be announced who's getting the Biz After 5s. I know that they've done it, and they're organizing it right now.
Okay.
But the fun part will be finding out where and when. And I think it was a great idea to do the lottery because it gave everybody a fair shot at getting drawn and being a part of it. And people were really into it. They had no problem with that and said, great, we'll be a part of the lottery. And Biz After 5 is a really popular event, but it's also a really popular event to host. So people love to do it. We had a lot of entries.
So when Ashley comes in, we'll have to find out.
We'll see. We'll see if she's divulging the information yet. Yeah. But the schedule's coming out.
Okay.
And then another Ashley thing is the father-daughter dance is coming up, and that is November 24th at the Vista Grande from 2 to 4 p.m. Early bird special is $20 per special gentleman and his little girl, and $5 for each additional little girl. And then after November 20th, it's $30, and then $5 for each additional little girl. But, it's nice to take your special little girl and a special gentleman somewhere to have a fun time, get kind of dressed up, and take some really cool pictures, and have a really great day.
Appreciate you coming in this morning.
Thank you.
And if people want to find out more about Grow Clinton, the best way to do that.
There's a bunch of really good ways. 563-242-5702, or go to growclinton.com, or stop by 721 South 2nd Street in Clinton.
Jen, thanks so much.
Thank you.